Hey yo, what's Gucci with yo? Kerokerostudio back for the last battle of 2014. And before this battle begins, please go check out my pizza food channel, because without my pizza food, there'd be no Wi-Fi battles on this channel. He does shiny hunting videos. His channel's like 500 something subscribers right now, I think. That or 400 something. Either way, go check him out. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this battle. Starting this battle off against Megan, the battle will begin with me sending out Elgazam as he sends out his Hydreigon. Now, I'm just gonna go with a Dazzling Gleam because if he outspeeds me, I know he's Scarf. If not, he might stay in with Draco Meteor and I'll get off the Dazzling Gleam, kill the Hydreigon. But if he U-turns out, whatever he sends in, he's gonna take a Dazzling Gleam. I don't really care. It's just the safest play for me right now. As he goes on the Florges, I go with the Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna do pitiful damage because Florges is a monstrous special wall. He has the leftovers. So you know what? We're not making too much headway leaving Elgazam out in front, so I'm going to switch out Makarov, save him for Death Fodder or whatever I need to do with him later, as I send in Registeel, the Incursio. Because this thing is a huge wall. I love Registeel in lower tiers, because Moonblast, what's a Moonblast? Ate it up. What Fairy-type Pokemon can take on Registeel that's not like Mega Mawile? Because, I mean, Azumarill can use Superpower, but I'm going to Thunder Wave you, then Iron Head flinch you, so I mean, Registeel, counter of the Fairies. Either way, he has to stitch out Florges because Florges can't do shit to Registeel right now. He goes with Judge Judy in this thing. This thing, I don't like this thing at all. You're going to see why I don't like this thing. I'm going to immediately switch out because I can't Thunder Wave it. I'm going with Pichaw! Is he going to have to withdraw right away? This is the second battle. The first battle I had against this thing, it was horrible. This battle, I'm going to send him my Pichaw and Mega Evolve into Mega Pichaw! Because that's how you say that thing's name. And Mega Pidgeot can just spam Hurricane. What's a Fortress to a Hurricane? I have Heat Wave. But Hurricane is doing the job just as well as a Heat Wave ever could. Takes it down to the red HP, and really nothing wants to take a Hurricane, so he's going to have to let his Fortress end the die, because, I mean, he could send in Florges there. Florges would take about 30% to a Hurricane, but then he could get confused. And it's much safer for him to just send out his Peggy, which is Mega Ampharos, because woo! I forget Mega Ampharos is cry, but I love it. I love Mega Ampharos, so fabulous. I cannot pull off Mega Ampharos though. I wish I could, but it's not the Mega I can use properly. So I'm just gonna U-turn out of there. So I know I'm definitely faster than Ampharos. Everything's faster than Ampharos, basically. As I U-turn, I'm just gonna go with Gamagori because I can resist Thunderbolts, and I can probably take at least one Focus Blast, because his Mold Breaker will actually break my Bulletproof, so he can hit me with Focus Blast, even though most Pokemon can't, like Gengar can't. So either way, Leftovers goes off. He's going to withdraw, knowing that I'm just going to set up Spikes, Leaf Seeds, all I want with this thing. As he goes with the Florges, and I think I go with the Leaf Seed right here on the switch, because I knew he was going to switch out. And I'm like, if he goes with the Florges, I want my Pokemon to be able to get a nice amount of HP back from the Leftovers each turn. So with the Leftovers, he is back to full HP, but I'm getting Leftovers recovery. And now, I'm also getting Leech Seed recovery from a Florges, so I'm getting a decent amount of HP back every single turn. He's gonna go with the Moonblast. I should have Spike Healed there just to get back to full, but I can live at least one Moonblast. My special attack does go down, and I make an overplay. I would go with the Leech Seed again. I thought he was gonna switch out. I don't know why I thought he was gonna switch out. That was a bad play on my part. I should have went with the Spikes or the Spiky Shield for that matter, but unfortunately my Chestnut is basically useless at this point. There's no point in really saving my Chestnut, like when he's at this low amount of HP. I really could have Spike Shield again, but I mean, it'd just be delaying the inevitable. I mean, Chestnut wasn't doing anything this match. I could have gotten at least one layer of Spikes up, but I was not playing good with my Chestnut, and that's going to cost me a lot, because it's my physical wall. So if he has a physical Pokemon, well, I can't do much to it anymore. So I send in Honchkrow, and he knows the power of my Honchkrow, so he's gonna go straight in with Ampharos, break my mold, break my Moxie. You can't break Moxie. I'm a freaking Honchkrow, Life Orb, Adamant Honchkrow, Brave Bird, that Ampharos. This is a nice amount of damage, honestly. The Life Orb damage is gonna rack up pretty fast though, but I need a Sucker Punch because I'm not afraid of a Mega Ampharos as long as I got my Honchkrow, and that's a dead Mega Ampharos. Because I mean, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of an electric-type Pokemon. I got a flying-type Pokemon to counter it with. Not counter, but you know. I love Honchkrow. I love Honchkrow so much. Goes in with Hydreigon, but I know how valuable this Honchkrow is to my team right now. So I'm going to send in Makarov as Death Fodder because not much I can really do. I knew he was going to go with a Draco Meteor, and really, what on my team wants to take a Draco Meteor other than Registeel? And I was not safe sending in a Registeel there, because if he U-turned out, he could have gotten straight into that Zygarde, and it would have been bad news bears for me. So either way, Honchkro's going to come back out. Now that I know he's in -2, I believe I take the heart of the cards. And I believe that Honchkro can take a -2 Draco Meteor, and I can with 20 HP left as I go with the Roost. And I will admit, that was a great play on my part, because that makes his special attack go even lower. He's going to be basically force switch out unless he wants to fodder off this Hydreigon, because he's locked into a -4 Draco Meteor. Goes into Florges, and I'm like, Honchkro, I love my Honchkro so much. That thing up with a Brave Bird, and Florges just obliterated. Life Orb Adamant Honchkro is something you must look out for in UU, because even in OU, if you let a Honchkro set up on you, it's basically GG. But my Honchkro doesn't have that much HP left, and I can't keep on switching him in and out like this. He goes in with Zed, he goes with the Swords Dance, which I was not expecting for some reason. But either way, Swords Dance, I go with the Brave, because I don't see Swords Dance Honchkro, I see like Drain Punch, Poison Jab, Fake Out, or something like that. But either way, one Brave Bird, taking him down to his Sash. So I'm looking good right now, but unfortunately Honchkro is going to go down to the Life Orb Recoil, which is very unfortunate, because now I have to send in Chomp to take a +2 Sucker Punch. But really, I'm a Dark-type Pokemon. I'm not too afraid of a +2 Sucker Punch. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage in all honesty, is I go the Outrage. And you're wondering why I went for Outrage, is I could have easily went with Earthquake. But seeing how he has a Zygarde and a Hydreigon left, I think Outrage was the best play right there, because no matter what comes out, I hit it with super effective damage. But unfortunately, he's running Timid Scarf. So he's going to be able to outspeed my Chomp and take me out with a Draco. My Hydreigon's in Modest Scarf, so I'd be able to outspeed that. But unfortunately, Timid Scarf can't outspeed it. So I'm just going to go Pidgeot! Because Pidgeot is basically my last hope for doing damage right now. The battle is almost over. Mega Pidgeot, can you take this -2 Draco Meteor? Yeah, you can eat that up, Mega Pidgeot. I go with the Hurricane because it's my best bet, really. Just to do as much damage as possible. Takes a decent amount of damage. As now he's going to go with another Draco Meteor. And I make another misplay right here. Actually, no, I didn't make a misplay right here because I don't carry the Roost. I think I carry the Roost now, but I don't carry the Roost right in this battle. I carry Hurricane, Heat Wave, U-Turn, and Hyper Beam because Hyper Beam's amazing. But either way, I don't use Hyper Beam right here. I'm using Hurricane because my only chance to win right now is to confuse this Zygarde. And look how easily Zygarde takes it. Zygarde is so specially defensive. Like, oh my god. People sleep on Zygarde. I slept on Zygarde, and that's why I'm losing this battle. Because I slept on Zygarde. People sleep on Zygarde. Everyone sleeps on Zygarde. We all sleep on Judge Judy. So all I have left is the Incursio, which I really can't damage this Zygarde with. Because all I have is Thunder Wave, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Stealth Rocks. This is my special wall. So I use Iron Head, does pitiful damage, as his Earthquake does an amazing amount of damage because it's super effective. And I'm max HP max special defense, and I'm max HP max defense. So one more Earthquake from Judge Judy, and unfortunately, very, very unfortunately, my Registeel is going to go down, and that is going to be the very close 1-0 in my opponent's favor. So either way, that was an amazing match. This battle should be going up on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Question of the day: what is the best Pokemon-related gift you have gotten for Christmas? For me, let me think. The best Pokemon-related gift I've ever gotten for Christmas. Let me think. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm really trying to think. No, I really can't think off the top of my head. I've gotten a lot of Pokemon stuff for Christmas, but I can't think of the best off the top of my head. So either way, what's the best Pokemon-related gift you got for Christmas? Be it a Pokemon game, Pokemon toy, a plushie, any other kind of memorabilia, let me know in the comment section down below. Either way, like, comment, subscribe, 10 likes for the next video, even though there probably won't be another video for the rest of 2014. I hope you guys had a very good year. I can honestly say this year, this channel has grown so much. I think we went from like 300 or 400 subscribers to 600 and like nearly 50. We're at 643 at the time this video is being recorded. So I mean, this channel has had a great year. I mean, me personally, my year's been had ups and downs, but it's been great just having you guys here with me. We did a full LP on this channel, the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke, that was completely this year. That was amazing. It wasn't the most popular thing on the channel, but I mean, that was just fun to do. I've had so much fun doing it, and if you're wondering what happened to the Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke, my computer crashed, so I have to replay some of the parts. I also have to get back the thumbnail and the layout. So that series won't be back until I can get the thumbnail and layout back. Either way, like, comment, subscribe. Kerokerostudio. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. I hope you guys had a wonderful year, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas or whatever you like to celebrate. Be it Hanukkah or whatever else. I really don't care. But it's all holidays. Either way, I'm out. See you guys next year.